Today we're finding out the truth about Didier Drogba. Is he wondrous, mid, or doo-doo? We will be putting him to the test. If he doesn't get 4 goals and 1 assist in 3 games, he's either mid or doo-doo. But if he does get those, he's either wondrous or mid. I'll also be telling you the best ways to use this card to perform the best for you to possibly get more wins if you decide to buy the card or if you pack it. So what are we working with the Didier Drogba? We're working with a 5-star weak for Mofo, so he can shoot with both feet just like those. But he's a 4-star skiller, so he can't really dance like that. But there's a specific thing about the card that I'll tell you more about later on. But it's very important to know. Let me tell you something about this Didier Drogba card. Now, this action right here is not going to be done well all the time consistently. That's one thing you got to know, and I'll tell you why. But listen, what if we're talking about Didier Drogba's pace? Now, this is not a good example of his pace right here, because most of the time he can really get past defenders and burn and body them and hold them off. For sure, for sure. Now, one thing I noticed about Didier Drogba is that since he's a biggity, sometimes his shot animations are a little bit slower than I expect, so I can't time it well. But what's a biggity? A biggity is basically a player taller than 6'1". Now, this is a style of play I recommend when you're using Didier. Listen, bruh, you get the ball, and since his back is to the defender, he has a good ability to hold off them and pass it. Now, look what happens here. We get an opportunity with João Felix, and then hit him with the finesse like Messi and score. But if you were using previous Didier Drogbas, he would not be able to pull this type of stuff off. Step over Galavanti, then we hit the slide and glide right here. Now, we blast it right here, but we get blocked. But these are some things that I liked about this card, that he has a little bit more of dribbling ability. The thing about this Didier Drogba is that he kind of has a weird, good defensive capability sometimes. So pay attention to that, because he's a strong mofo, so he can body other players. Now, this is one thing you have to know about Didier Drogba when you're using it. If you get in behind an attacker, if you hold that L2 button, he is a strong mofo. He's like the African Hulk. He will body up any defender. Strong mofo. Make sure you keep that in mind while using it. So what would happen here would not only display his strength as a player, but his strength with his shot power. Look at that shot. Power shot plus. You need to use that. So what did I just say before? Use that power shot plus, right? Oh, it's Didier Drogba here. What's he gonna do? A power shot for what? Oh, my word. Now, if you're one of those push and go type of players where you just push and run, Didier Drogba has that capability simply because he has rapid and quick step plus. Now, I messed up there, but I'm telling you, it's dangerous. Now, attacking positioning in this game is not the best, but for Didier Drogba, I didn't really have a problem with him because he was in the right places for my attacking goal scoring opportunities. Now, I didn't want to say this, but this is basically the sauce that I'm about to give y'all, bro. This is very overpowered. Since he has aerial plus and he's bouncy as a mofo, Didier, if you spam these over the tops, you will win every header and just pass, and you have openings like this. Now, we didn't get the possession right here, but imagine you do it multiple times. Multiple goal scoring opportunities can be created. Oh, Drogba! Now, how on earth did the keeper save that? Now, I'm telling you what I say about that aerial plus. When you get the ball up to him in the air, he decides to just fly like an eagle. And that right there should be illegal. How is he jumping that high? Now, of course, when it comes to his ability, his dribbling ability, I did notice that he doesn't have the best ability when it comes to twist and turns. But when you do these through balls in behind, there is no stopping him. Green time, I believe it's perfect. Try this with Didier Drogba while running, and you might throw your opponent to the ground. Crazy. So the chemistry style I recommend you put on this card is 100% put the engine on him. For sure, because then he'll be able to twist and turn better, like this type of situation right here, and we score a goal. Now, this movement right here is still stiff, but with an engine, trust me, he'll turn much better and get these type of passes off much faster. So now we're gonna find out the ultimate decision. Is Didier Drogba wondrous, mid, or doo-doo? Before I tell you that, what did his stats finish with? In the 3 games played, Didier Drogba finished with 3 goals and 2 assists, which is pretty good. But what is he? Is he wondrous, mid, or doo-doo? Now, I'ma say this. Didier Drogba is wondrous, but depending on your play style. For me, trying to get rank 1, he may not be wondrous at times. So I'ma say mostly wondrous. If you have bad gameplay, 100% mid. But if you want to know who else is wondrous, mid, or doo-doo, I also reviewed Alo Marion in this video right here. Click that and find out. Adios.